So now we're on Valix belt, which is one of the more difficult planets. So first things first, we want to sort of walk towards here and charge and move to the left while we're charging, like this. Then we're going to walk to this edge, and from this edge we're going to do flail cancel combined with 1 or 2 hyperstacks to land from here up to here. If you land around here you will die, if you land here you will die, and also where this line goes, like it's not solid, so you will fall right through. So it's also important to not wait too much with the hyper strikes or hyper stacks, because then it's possible that you cannot do another hyper strike because there's dead zones in Deadlocked, and this one is like, this is an example of one. So let's see if I can do this. I'll do 2 hyper stacks just to be sure. Also make sure that you jump right after the second one so you don't fall through. Then we'll have a weapon equipped, otherwise just equip the shotgun, charge up here and shoot so you don't sort of bonk into it. And also make sure you don't spam X, because you can get a lag jump and fall to your death. And it's also possible to stand here and get pushed out to your death. So you want to aim towards here, because here you will fall to your death, but there's also like dead space around here where you can't do a hyper strike. An advanced sort of technique is to do like charge, shoot, hyper strike, like we will do either way, but to then sort of move the camera to the right as we're about to land, and spam the X button to get a lag jump to up this ledge. But I don't know, for some reason if you stand around here for a while this doesn't really work, so hopefully this works, but don't don't expect anything. So let's see here, like that, so you get a tiny lag jump up there. So it's more safer more to the left than more to the right, but anyways, so I didn't get really a super good lag jump, but so I'll have to jump up here, and when you get around here jump once to the left and then jump up, charge, shoot, and here we're going to charge over here. During that time I would recommend equipping the Rhino, and as you can see I will land between these like the things that are sticking out because I had a bad angle, so I will just do an hyper strike to be extra sure, because otherwise I would fall through here. Anyways, charge, charge, charge. Here shoot 1 Rhino shot, switch to the mine launcher, charge and shoot, and turn the bolt, because the bots suck and will not kill the remaining enemies, so that's why I equip the mine launcher and shoot 1 before I'm done. So this challenge is really boring for most people, but I would really recommend practicing this challenge a lot, because you can lose easily a lot of time. So I'll just show you the optimal route. So go higher here, charge, shoot, try to knock these guys and leave him, like sort of try to counter shots so you can sort of turn around while he's going to die from these missiles. Either way, you continue on here, start spamming, and here I like to charge and sort of aim on the enemies, because if you shoot right away there's a lot of lag. Here you can just spam everything and try to aim on the enemies. Here I like to go into the middle, so I spawn both these spawns at the same time. Clear these guys out, and then clear these guys out. And the more you practice, the more you can sort of turn around before all the enemies are dead without missing any of the enemies. Another thing is that the higher you go with your ship compared to the enemies, the more likely these missiles are to hit. Anyways, then we move over here, kill these guys. As you can see, I turned around too quickly. I think I was 1 or 2 shots off. Then you're done. So if you're like looking for a okay good time, you should aim for like 1:15. Mobius got a 1 minute one. I would never go for that because that's impossible. Or not impossible, but you will not be sane after that. Anyways, then we move on to this challenge. Here you just want to walk forward, jump over, choose the shotgun, charge, shoot to turn around earlier, charge, shoot here, so we get an optimal charge where we just slide to the door. Equip the mine, and walk as close as possible, shoot, walk under, jump. Well, I got interrupted there, but like that. Charge once, twice, charge, and charge. Here you can sort of move up and down if you want to try to avoid enemies. I don't usually get hit, but move as close as possible and try to be as quick as possible, because otherwise you can see the enemies spawn on the other side and block you from clipping through. So we want to try to be as quick as possible when we get here, but otherwise just go as close as possible and jump through. And you want to equip the shotgun during this time and charge and shoot, because we're going to use the shotgun to sort of charge cancel on this challenge right here. And you need to stop around here because everything here is dead space. Like you can't shoot, you can't do square inputs or anything. And you want to have this angle, because if you have this angle you only need 2 hyper stacks, like around this angle, but if you have this angle or that angle you will need 3. Anyways, so I charge, do once, then do twice, and I was in the wrong position. I'll show you like the real deal around here. Once, 2, and bada bing bada boom. Charge once, charge twice, hug this corner, get a lag jump. And important to note here is that we want the bots to spawn on this platform at this grind rail as quick as possible. You can sort of know if they will spawn there right away by looking at the minimap. If they stay on this platform while you do the slingshots, they will spawn instantly. But if they start walking after you like this, it can happen that you have to wait like this. But if you jump over the edge and recall them, that's the fastest way of getting them to respawn. Otherwise, you just take the grind rail down here, charge, charge, and then on this charge you equip the flail, charge once, do a nice turn here, and then we're going to do you're going to stop here, so we're going to do another nice charge like turn here, and then you can turn the bolt crank. And it's up to you if you want to gamble with that one or not. But then you're done with the Valix belt.